Thank you, Alex. This morning, investigators are trying to figure out who's responsible for a death threat against Forsyth City Manager. The city says someone sent a letter last Friday to Police Chief Eddie Harris, who delivered it to City Manager Janice Hall. The Monroe County Sheriff's Office is now looking into the case.
Right now, we've reached out to the postal inspector of this area and trying to track the letter. We've also sent a letter to the GBI crime lab to try to do DNA analysis on the letter, and we hope something will come of that.
Sheriff Brad Freeman says someone sent the threat after a local newspaper published the city manager's opinion on how Chief Harris should wear his uniform. He says the person who read the article took offense and may have thought Janice Hall was picking on the chief. They've since stepped up security at City Hall. Forsyth Mayor Eric Wilson has worked with Janice Hall for over a decade. He says it's very unusual and concerning for a small, tight-knit city, and he wants this case resolved quickly.
Fortunately, never been in that position, but I can imagine it's very concerning when you receive a letter like that, and you're in fear and angry, and so many emotions come to play in something like that.
The city of Forsyth says they are offering a reward in the case with money from private donors. Macon Regional Crime Stopper says it's adding $2,000 to that. If you know anything about the letter, you can call Crime Stoppers at 1-877-68-CRIME. That number again is 1-877-68-CRIME. Today, a Bibb County District Attorney is off the job after a story we brought you on Monday on bond set for a Macon accused murderer. In that story, we included a statement by the office of District Attorney Anita Reynolds Howard saying they asked a judge last month not to grant bond for murder suspect Quindray Threet. Yesterday, we heard from Judge Bryant Culpepper, who agreed to bond for Threet. He released a transcript of a June 30th hearing. It shows Assistant DA Shelley Milton did not argue against the bond. Howard released a statement yesterday afternoon confirming that, saying that Milton incorrectly described what happened at the hearing. As a result, Howard said she allowed Milton to resign yesterday. Meanwhile, Threet remains free on $50,000 bond. He is now accused of aggravated assault in January 2020, murdering Michael Whitaker the next month, and an aggravated battery in the Bibb County Jail in July 2020. His lawyer argues the Whitaker case and the fight in the jail were both self-defense. For a full transcript of the court hearing, you can go to 13WMAZ.com. This morning, there is now a murder charge in a February shooting case out of Bibb County. It happened at a home on the 400 block of Bob White Road. The sheriff's office says someone shot 42-year-old Eddie Thomas from Thomaston during a fight. He died over a month later after returning to the hospital with a medical complication. Yesterday, we told you that the case is now ruled a homicide. Bibb coroner Leon Jones told us he received a GBI autopsy report showing Thomas died from a blood clot resulting from injuries he got in the shooting. Back in February, the sheriff's office charged 26-year-old Terrence Williams from Macon with aggravated assault in the case. A few weeks ago, a bench warrant for murder got issued for Williams. Well, right now, a man is recovering after a shooting in Washington County. The sheriff's office says it happened around Highway 242 and Parsons Crossing yesterday. The man got shot but should be okay. So far, investigators have not named a suspect. Now, this type of violence is exactly what people in Washington County want to stop. The sheriff's office says a praise and worship day with local pastors starts tomorrow morning at 10. They invite you to come out and show unity in the effort to make the county a safe place to live. The event happens on the courthouse lawn in Sandersville. And in Macon, a group of pastors wants to see an end to youth violence. Their Walk Away initiative happens tomorrow. It's at New Pleasant Grove Missionary Baptist Church. Bibb County Coroner Leon Jones will speak at that event. Pastor Richard Robinson believes the city's future is on the line.
This is how we invest in our future. If we kill all of our kids now, there will be no Macon. There will be no Fort Hill. There will be no Pleasant Hill. If you love your city, meet us here. Help us help you.
The event also features free school supplies for the first 100 students. It starts at 11 tomorrow morning at the church's spot on Menard Street. You are asked to wear a COVID mask. Also tomorrow, people in Houston County will hold a prayer march to send a message that violence is not the answer. They'll meet at City Hall in Warner Robins, and a shuttle bus will take them down to the Chick-fil-A on Watson Boulevard. Marchers will walk down Watson back to City Hall. There will be water stations along the way, and the group will pray at each stop. The march starts tomorrow morning at 9. Well, let's turn to the roads this morning. Warner Robins drivers, you can now take Watson Boulevard on your commute today. The Houston County Emergency Management Agency says that road's back open. It comes after a train derailment Tuesday near Robins Air Force Base impacted traffic. As of 10 last night, Houston EMA said South Armed Forces Boulevard was closed between Watson and Avis Budget Car Rental. The rest of Armed Forces Boulevard, though, is still open. Well, if you already find it hard to sleep at night, the summer could make it even harder. We connect the dots on why. Plus, if you need weekend plans, we've got you covered there. 3 words to describe it all: food, football, and fun. I like that combo, that's for sure. All right.